I have a top 5.
Hey.
I'm going to handle it top 5. Top 5 teams that should go get Davante Adams.
There, now.
High five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Rich's top 5.
Now, normally I handle this by going 5 up to 1, right? Individually.
Yeah, that's how we like to do it.
Here, just put up the board. Your team. There you go. Top 5 teams that should go get Davante Adams.
Okay, this was simple.
Your team.
That is
Number
great.
2 is your team.
My team?
Number 3 is your team.
Oh, your team.
Oh, hey.
Number 4 is your team.
Oh, your
And
team.
his
Number
3.
5 is your team. And you got that the drop, Mike?
You think we need one more?
Sure.
All right, we'll get one more.
Your team.
Hey, genius.
All right, no, I'm going to do it for real. Hit it, Mike. Give me my
man,
music. No, I'm going to do it for real.
that was
But I mean, honestly, like,
You could leave it at that.
no, I've got a list.
That was pretty good, though.
You can go home now.
No, I've got the list. Number 5,
Just make the list.
TJ, is your team.
Number 5?
Yes.
We're kind of low on this list.
Yeah,
No.
you just made the list.
No. Wait till you hear it. No. It's your team, sir. Because just as we came on the air, word out of the Metroplex is Brandon Cooks has an infection in a right knee in which he had a procedure recently.
Oh, yeah.
And he's out for this week.
At least 1 week,
And
yeah.
At least 1 week.
Yeah.
So I hate to interrupt your top 5 list like you used to do to me back in the day, but I have to. Based upon that information, they should be number 1, not 5. Brockman, am I lying right now?
Excuse me. There's another team that might be missing a wide receiver. Stan.
I don't care about those teams, though.
Come on, man. And this would also be a way for Jerry to say, because he's been getting lit.
Yeah,
The Jones family's been getting lit about being not able to afford Derrick Henry.
No, right. We're
What-
$24 million under the cap.
This guy's more expensive than Derrick Henry.
care.
There is less pie.
But to say that's CeeDee Lamb, that's 18, that's 7, that's 88, that's 17.
Come on, baby.
Come on, Davante's former coach is there, Mike McCarthy.
I want you to speak this into
Let's go.
existence and end your list right now.
Why not?
Just give
All
it
right,
to
number
me.
4. Number 4. Everybody's like, oh, gosh, he's playing so free because his number 1 receiver's not there anymore. And who needs a number 1 receiver? I don't know how sustainable that is. The Buffalo Bills should call up the Vegas Raiders and say, let's get Davante Adams here.
Yes, sir.
And get Josh Allen back shouldering. Clearly, he would. The problem is 17's taken, but we can go past. We can get past that.
yeah,
A new
go to-
number.
go to 7 or
Rodgers is
something.
wearing 8.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Fine.
At any rate. So let's go. 17 to the former 17.
We get 17.
And then we could start playing offense in a bigger way. Just because you're 3-1 and you're 3-1 and have been putting points on the board without, Stephon Diggs doesn't mean you can do that for 17 games. This is a great way to backstop that. Number 3, he wants to play with Derek Carr before.
Yeah, man.
And I know they put up 91 points without Davante Adams, but the last 2 games have shown you that's not sustainable. And get Davante Adams to New Orleans with a fleur-de-lis on the side of the helmet and get the gang back together. Get the Blues Brothers back together. And they're on a mission from New Orleans. Do it. And by the way, they're in the other conference. The Raiders would love to say, well, we don't see you anymore. You're not in our conference. Goodbye. Hasta la vista. You're in New Orleans. It kind of works. Number 2. Without a doubt, the New York Jets get him back together with Aaron Rodgers. Because you could see it. And by the way, Matt Ryan had an excellent comment about this on CBS on Sunday about what Rodgers needs to tell his receivers, which is you need to get on the same page as me. Not me with you. You get on the same page with me. There are multiple times in those final drives in the New Jersey rain against Denver where a couple of his receivers weren't turning their heads. And Rodgers is throwing it to a spot, and they're not on the same page yet. It's understandable why they wouldn't be. But guess who would be on the same page immediately with him? Number 17, Davante Adams. Number 1, however, on this list are the Kansas City Chiefs. That's a fact. Hollywood Brown is not walking through that door for a while, and the same thing with Rashee Rice. For some reason, we haven't heard he's not out for the season.
What's up with that?
Maybe he's not out for the season. But great way. You have one chance to 3-peat. One shot. This is it. You're already seeing an offense that has been struggling to put up points with consistency. We're seeing it. They're getting through it. And if there's any team that can sustain that for 17 weeks or 22 weeks, it is the Kansas City Chiefs. I understand. Great way is to go ahead and do it. However, the one caveat to that, you could lower the music, Mike, is, as you said, there has to be a warm place.
Very, very warm place.
That would have to freeze over for that to happen. And in What the Football with Michael Irvin and Susie Schuster, Amy Trask gave voice to that, knowing what Al Davis would say.
When I heard the chitter chatter about, well, the Chiefs might be interested in Davante, the first thing I thought of is that in that coffin, Al Davis must be like whacking the top of it saying, don't you dare send him to the Chiefs.
Al Davis will be whacking the top of that casket. I'm going to tell you right now, everybody's going to be whacking the top of a casket because it'll kill us all. It will kill us all if they send Davante Adams to the Chiefs.
It would kill us all.
That's funny.
It would kill your team because the team with back-to-back Super Bowls has acquired Davante Adams. I don't think that would happen. But that's my top 5 list right here.
You think we need one more?
Sure, I'll give you one more.
All right, we'll get one more.
I'll give one more. Not the Patriots, pal.
We were looking for veterans in the offseason.
Return to sender. Return to sender.
I knew that was coming.
Green Bay. Return to sender.
Oh, they don't need him.
Oh, really? Okay. Gotcha. Return to sender.
Return.
If he wants to go back, if he would even consider that, you think Matt LaFleur would know what to do with him?
Interesting.
Okay. And I know these youngins are growing up.
Yeah, they're good.
I got it. Okay.
All right.
Let's put the Hall of Famer back where he's belonged. Let's go. Get him back there in Green Bay. Clearly, there are other teams, and Mike, you could take the music down here. Clearly, there are other teams that we could talk about. Steelers. If the Steelers wanted Ayuk, put him in there, right?
Yeah. Adam Schefter saying Davante Adams prefers to play for the Jets or Saints.
Well, because he wants to play with his former quarterbacks, right?
Yeah. Added that the Chiefs are not expected to pursue Davante.
Because they know Mark Davis would be like, old phone, who dis?
Yeah. I want 5 number ones.
I don't know. He wouldn't even. There's no price. There's no price.
Well, the $1 Million Man would say everyone's got a price.
There is no price.
I mean,
Diana Rossini added the Cowboys also interested.
Yeah, Diana.
They are interested, huh?
That's what she said. Jets and Cowboys among interested.
You can get him for a
teams.
second-round pick, right? Probably.
Well, yes.
Okay.
Keenan Allen.
Yeah.
We gave up
Keenan
Amari
Allen,
Cooper
who's in this. Listen,
was a
Keenan
fourth.
Allen
Yeah.
is a comp here. Now, you could say Keenan Allen isn't as good as Davante Adams,
they're
or isn't
very
as
comparable.
whatever.
Yeah.
But Keenan Allen is there in age, and certainly in the last couple of years, production, and he went for a 4th.
Yeah.
So you put a 2 on the table to the Raiders, they might just say go.
Yeah.
Now.
How would they not do this?
Now,
money-wise.
because what are you going to just Keyshawn him for October? Oh, ooh, my arm. Ooh, my leg. I don't know. Really? Is that how you're going to handle your business? Wow, what a story here. First Wednesday of October.
Love it.
2 days in.
I love it. Let's
Week
go.
5 starting tomorrow night. Wow. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku Channel, 12 to 3 Eastern for free.